Hello, it's Kev from and here at Leeds Harmonica UK. I'm going to do a little tip today on jaw movement. Now, this is really interesting. This is something that tends to be taught, I think, from what I can see, much later in people's development as a harmonica player. Sometimes viewed as a slightly advanced technique. And I don't really get that because I think it's probably something that even if you're right at the beginning of learning, that you could benefit from, and it'll be useful as you go along to incorporate this into your playing. So, very simply, what we're going to do is we're going to use our jaw to minimize the amount of movement we need to make as we play. If you've ever taken lessons with me, you'll be absolutely sick to the back teeth of me saying that everything needs to be relaxed. We don't want any tension at all, and we don't want any unnecessary movement either. Just because, why would you need to do that? You know, you're just wasting energy and potentially hurting your tone, because anytime you tense up muscles, your tone's going to suffer, right? So this is particularly useful for quick licks, speed licks, but I'm not going to play fast today because I'm just going to explain how this is done and demonstrate. Okay, so what I'm talking about basically is whenever you're playing two holes together, instead, hopefully you can see this, instead of needing to go like moving the harmonica, you'd either have to move your head or the harmonica, which is a lot of movement. But if I play that, not sure that's coming across very well, what with the fat and the beard and everything, but my lips are actually, or my top lip is staying stationary on the harmonica, and this is tongue blocking, by the way. So we're talking tongue blocking. So your tongue is over a few holes on the left, and we've got a space on the right, and it's that little space. Moving your jaw, sort of left, not as extreme as that. It's confusing me because it's backwards on the thing that I'm looking at. That way, and that way, that way, and that way, which looks ridiculous, sorry. So you can see that's a short movement, right? So to put that in a lick, I've got this little fill lick here. That's 5 draw, 4 draw, 4 blow, 3 blow, 4 blow, and then a little dip on the 3 draw. Now it's useful for practicing this. So you can see how little movement it takes to start doing that. Don't need to move my head backwards and forwards. Don't need to move my harmonica backwards and forwards. It's all just in the lips. There's a lot of elasticity in your lips. If you've got a lot of your mouth on the harmonica, which you should have, and you're covering a lot of holes, which you should be covering 4 at least when you're tongue blocking. See, so this lick, I'll put the tab on the screen, by the way. Sorry. That's good for practicing it. The other one that I was messing about with was the Big Walter Horton lick. So the business end of that is that's 5 draw, 4 draw, 5 draw, 5 blow, 4 blow, back down to 4 draw. But again, I'll put that up on the screen for you. So you can see how that minimizing of the movement is extremely useful. And if you're just beginning, I can't think of a good reason not to start doing this right away, because it'll help you in all the licks you play. And if you get this habit ingrained right from the start, then put you ahead, right? And that's what we're trying to learn. Most people want to learn as quickly as they can. So I think it's a great thing. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to bob a jam track on briefly, and I'll play those licks along with some music. So just to sort of go over that again, I mean, it's just kind of moving your jaw around. And all we're doing is minimizing the movement, excuse me, to maximize the efficiency of what we're playing. Hopefully that makes good sense. I'm going to stick this jam track on, and I'm just going to play those 2 licks, and here we go. Okay, so I'm moving my head a little bit, but I'm trying to minimize that movement as much as possible. Let's try the Walter Horton lick. And so it goes. So that's just a brief demonstration of how the licks work. So I hope this is useful to some people. If you want to know any more, just drop me a line. Go to leedsharmonica.uk for harmonica nerdery and lessons and so forth. And enjoy playing. I'll be back soon.